Howdy, it is Dreads over here again, and I am actually going to be bringing you guys another video quickly on top 5 center fielders in Diamond Dynasty. Now, there's probably not going to be too many surprises here. Maybe a small one, depending on if my everything works out well. Okay, fantastic. Alright, so I'm just going to get right into number 5. I kind of make these videos a little bit longer than they need to be, but I try and explain everything so that you guys understand what you should be looking for in every single position, and so that you guys understand that, you know which stats kind of matter more, and, which stats you guys should be looking for, really. That's kind of why I explain all these things. I don't want to just give you a simple answer as this guy's better. I want to tell you why. So I'm going to come in at number 5, and AJ Pollock is going to be here at number 5, and this could possibly be the best number 5 person in the game. And the reason I say that is he does play center field, and we're going to start off with his hitting stats. First of all, 82 contact and 85 contact. That's amazing. That's very good. The 61 power and 69 power, pretty solid and decent. The vision and clutch are decent. Discipline, blah, 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 whatever. I'm not trying to focus on those stats too much. I'll focus on them if they're important. We have 85 fielding, 75 reaction. Now, the biggest thing and the reason this guy is not a diamond player is because of the fact that his arm strength and arm accuracy are both at 59. If his arm strength was to get to 75, I would easily be using this player. It's the one thing that's wrong with him. We're going to go to base running with 75 speed and 74 stealing. Definitely going to be able to steal you bases. Probably going to be able to steal third too. Very solid base runner. Okay? Now let's talk a little bit about how my stream could be screwing up and I'd have no idea. Okay. Now, there's an option with this guy, and I actually think this could be viable if you put this guy in left field. Now, the reason I would do that is because the arm strength isn't as important in left field, because you don't need to throw the ball too far to get to third base, or really any other base for that matter. It's just more third base. So if you put him in left field, his arm strength doesn't mean as much, and you could easily just, he's a good enough hitter, and he has enough speed to get the ball in quickly. You throw it to the cutoff man, and hopefully your infielders have good arm strength. So hit the cutoff man with this guy a ton, because you'll need to. And I would put him in left field, honestly. I think it would work out very well. Now, Lorenzo Cain is going to come in at number 4. And this is basically the exact same thing with AJ Pollock. That the only thing wrong with this card is the fact that his arm strength and arm accuracy are both relatively low. I'm going to start off with fielding. 93 fielding, 97 reaction. Probably going to catch everything he can get to. He's probably going to get to anything faster than everybody else. So I'd like that 93 Joe card. That's basically the only other better card. 89 speed, 77 steal. He's going to steal a ton of bases for you, no doubt. He's going to get on base a ton for you with the 80 contacts. The 87 clutch, he'll help you on late game situations. The power is decent enough to, at least hit the ball hard. But really the only thing is you could put him in left field, since that's his secondary position. And he probably would, be one of the better left fielders. You could make the case that he might be a better left fielder than everybody else that's in left field right now. So definitely a very good option to have in left field. Same with AJ Pollock. Now I'm going to go to number 3 here, and I did not make a mistake when I was clicking on this guy. It's Andrew McCutchen. Now, this guy is definitely slumping this year. He used to be a diamond player. He's very, very good, very fun to watch. He makes that Pirates outfield just awesome. They have Starling Marte. I don't know who their right fielder is, but it doesn't really matter if you have McCutchen and Marte in the outfield also. So the main reason he's at number 3 is because of the fact that his contact against righties is 73. Okay, that's not really, doesn't have the power to back it up. He only has 92 contact against lefty. That's amazing. That's great. But if you're facing a righty, and you're going to face more righties than lefties, you need better contact against righties. Alright? So That's, 73 contact isn't terrible, but at the same time, it's not amazing. Now we'll go on to, 92 clutch is going to be really good, and discipline is going to be very good. So he's got that too. Very solid hitter. He's got 90 fielding, 75 arm strength, 72 arm accuracy. Yeah, that's decent in center. That's decent. 88 reaction, 79 or 69 speed, and 45 stealing. If you put this guy in left field, he could easily be the best left fielder you would have. A lot of these guys could because of the fact that their arm strengths aren't amazing. So I could easily put this guy in left field, and that would probably be the best option. So that's what I would say about McCutcheon is the first three guys, put him in left field, guys, because there's literally, they don't have the arm strength to necessarily be in center. So now number 2 is going to be Yoenis Cespedes. I think this is just relatively obvious. Now we'll start off with the hitting. Against righties, he's 75 and 90. Now that's just insane. The 90 power is definitely just one of the best. 84 against lefties, so even if you put a lefty against him, you're not really safe. So, you are decently safe because he has 60 contact, but you're not safe. You still need to be able to pitch to him, and he doesn't have too many cold zones against lefties, so you better get ready. Now let's go on to fielding. This is literally the reason why I have this guy, and that is because his fielding is insane. Even if his power wasn't that high, I would still use this card. Now, he has 98 arm strength, which is ridiculous. The 89 fielding, which I think is a little high because I've seen him make some boneheaded plays before. So, maybe too much fielding for him, but I don't know. 88 arm accuracy is insane. 74 reaction really isn't great. He's not going to get to the ball too quickly, and that's why I put this guy in right field. Is because this guy is going to be a better right fielder than probably everybody else. Okay? I don't know who else would be a better right fielder than Yoenis Cespedes, really. Actually, I'm going to check that right now because we have a ton of time, and I don't think I need to tell you guys that Mike Trout's the #1 center fielder in the game. So let's go to Bryce Harper quickly. The contact and power are literally like the same, actually. Now that I look at it, that's actually the same. You guys could probably just rewind the video and look at that. Now, Harper's discipline and clutch might possibly be better. I don't want to keep flipping back, but it was like 99 and something else. Clutch is 82 here, so they're the same clutch. But honestly, Cespedes has way better fielding stats than Harper does, and it's the same speed. So if you wanted a right fielder and you don't want to pay the money, do not get Bryce Harper. Literally just don't get Bryce Harper. The only reason to get him is because you want someone named Bryce Harper on your team, and you think that he looks cool. Which, he's a great player, and I don't want to bag on him. But at the same time, if you look at the stats, literally they could be... Cespedes has so much better fielding stats. And the hitting stats almost match up. He had 20 stealing. I think Cespedes had somewhere around 20 stealing. He had 18. So, the vision and the discipline is the biggest thing. And that's just check swinging. So, if you don't check swing that often, Cespedes is literally the same thing. So, probably better than all the other right fielders. Mookie Betts, not as good of a fielder. Definitely more speed, though. Not as much power. You can make the argument. Not as good as a fielder. Not as much speed. A little bit more power. Yeah, I want to go over right fielders. Titties. I want to go over right fielders right now. It's not really right fielder time. So, the #1 center fielder is going to be Mike Trout. That's my bad. I don't really know what I need to explain about this guy. We'll just look at his stats, because you don't want to just be like, oh, he's Mike Trout, so he's the best ever. So let's actually look at his stats now, because we need to do that with everybody. You look at the contact and power against Rays. They're both 86. That's very solid. I've used this guy, and he's basically carried my team before. He's an insane player, okay? Against lefties, 88 contact, 91 power. Now, when I've seen this guy in the market, I've basically always seen him at 5-star rating. So, I mean, if he has a +7 day, all of his hitting stats are above 90. It's not really fair. He has 98 clutch, 98 I don't know. He would work better in left field because of his fielding stats, actually. So you could do something with your outfield, such like Trout in left. Because Trout would be in left because of his arm strength. You'd have Cespedes in right, and then have like that Ichiro card in center. You would have speed in left, both in the middle, and then arm strength on the right. And I think that would be probably one of the best outfields you can get in the game. Fielding is 90, arm strength 75, arm accuracy 80. So again, nothing special, but if you put him in left field, that literally just wouldn't be fair because it's not going to matter. He has 84 speed and 65 stealing. That means he's going to get to the ball quicker in the outfield, and he can easily steal you bases. I mean, guys, he's literally like the best center fielder. I don't know how much else I need to say. And, I mean, he could probably steal third for you, too. He's literally just that good. I mean, he's just... I don't want to go over him too much because it's literally just pointless. He's the best center fielder. So, those are the top 5. Now let's go over other options because I love doing this. Kevin Kiermaier. Now, I used Kevin Kiermaier for the longest time. And, wow, his fielding is ridiculous. Okay, now, his arm strength is 99, and it's just, you use him, and you're just throwing people out left and right because of the fact that he has 99 arm strength. People are trying to run on you, and it's just like, no. And it's just, granted, his hitting is not good, so you would bat him 9th. You could honestly bat him behind the pitcher, and it wouldn't matter. But he has 86 speed, so he could work as a second leadoff guy. So it's not like he's just pointless. If you get him on base, he might make some contact here, and it's like, you could easily make contact and get this guy in first, maybe steal second, and then hit him in with someone better. So definitely an option, I think, in center field. I used him. I personally love him. Dexter Fowler, the reason he didn't make it is because he's not as good against righties. Against lefties, 98 contact, very good, very solid. Fielding is not so good, but speed is solid. Arm strength is decent. Good. His arm strength is pretty good, actually. So it's a little weird card, but definitely, I don't think he would be up there. We're going to go over Ian Desmond. Let's see here. We got against righties, not so good. Lefties, definitely solid. Good, decent fielding stats. The 64 arm accuracy really isn't great. It's actually terrible, but he's got 87 arm strength. He used to be a shortstop, and he used to be making errors all the time. He'd lead the league in errors, so the fact that he went to center, I think, actually helps him a ton. Maybe even right. But the speed definitely helps him a ton, and I wouldn't ever use him really too much. I sold mine. Kevin Kiermaier would just work better, I think. And I'm going to go over 3 more because the next 3 I think I like a lot. This card right here, you'd play him left. There's no other way to play him. Doesn't have arm accuracy or strength. Solid hitter, though, and pretty solid speed. And that's about it for this card. Dubal Herrera. Play this card at second base. Don't play him in any other position. Play him at second. If you wanted to have, he ends up being like an 88 overall second baseman. Good contact. Decent power against righties. The arm accuracy, if you play him at second, his arm strength and arm accuracy are good enough. And he has 82 speed, so definitely can be solid for you. Jackie Bradley Jr., I don't understand how this card never went gold. He literally had like a 50,000 game inning streak. If anything, you could play him at right field. I'd play him at right. Maybe play him in center. You could play him at center. The hitting stats really weren't as good, so that's why I didn't put him in. But other than that, really, there's not too many other. Jason Hayward, isn't he a right field? Jason Hayward is definitely a decent option. I mean, but you're not. There's just other options than Jason Hayward. I don't. So, is Kevin Pillar's fielding 99? It's 94. Alright, that's weird. Alright, anyways, guys, that's basically going to be the end of this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. So, it ended up being A.J. Pollock, Lorenzo Cain, Andrew McCutchen, Yoenis Cespedes, then Mike Trout, in that order. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If not, I'm sorry, and I'll do better next time. The next video will be right fielders, and then I'll do probably some other things, so I don't know. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did not, let me know why in the comments below. I will do all these other things and try and work on this stuff. And hopefully I get better. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.